everybody, welcome to today's episode of Quantflix TV. Today we're going to talk about quant investing in China, and I'm trying to explain this in as simple terms as possible. So basically, quant investing in China is like me wearing this t-shirt cheongsam, right? So it looks like a cheongsam, but then it's actually one size fits all, and it's like kind of stretchable so that when I get a bit fatter, I can still fit into this. So when people think of quant investing, they think it's like something that's like super black box, right? Like some computers out there like doing stuff that no one understands, right? But actually, it's applying the same principles that fundamental investors use. So give an example, right? So companies that has a lot of cash but is a growth company, or maybe like companies with free cash flow and growing revenue but share price that's coming down. So if I'm a quant investor, I'll apply these metrics into the whole universe, like thousands of stocks, and then I spread it across many companies, right? But each company is only less than like 1% of my portfolio. So I just need the rough characteristics. It's like what does a cheongsam look like, right? It's like kind of what you're trying to look at. What do good companies look like? So maybe for a cheongsam, it has a frog buttons, right? Or maybe it has like a Chinese color, right? But then for companies, it has other characteristics that I just talked about. So you spread it across many companies, and like let's say, I don't know, 80% or 90% hit, right? Then that's good. It's really good. It will not get you like a 10-bagger result as a whole, but then you also don't suffer a lot if you get a company like Luckin Coffee, right? Or one of the education tech companies, or if it's like a Meituan where clearly is gaining market share, but then the Chinese government decided that because of government prosperity that it should make even less money, even though it is currently money losing, right? So you don't get that sort of problems when you invest in quants, when your bets are like spread out. Of course, like what is the common problem between these two, quant investing and fundamental investing? That's if the Chinese government decides that the whole stock market should go down, right? So maybe for some reason they're like, okay, people shouldn't get rich from stocks, right? So it's like if there's like a heavy thunderstorm, right? If I'm wearing a t-shirt cheongsam or a silk custom-made cheongsam, it doesn't matter, right? I'm gonna get wet, right? So that's the sort of risk that you get from investing in China, whether it's quant or fundamental. So okay, hopefully this is helpful. That's China investing, quant versus fundamental in a nutshell. Okay, bye. Stay tuned for the next episode.